today's challenge, I was actually thinking of doing day 0, but I was like, no, the point of this is to be unfiltered and real. This is like my yearly plan. One of them is here, and that's called the 28-day challenge. People who have truly made it give a lot of advice on how they made it, but they don't actually show the really ugly side of success. I want to counter this idea on YouTube that everyone's always perfect and everyone's always like has this amazing track record. I want to always show a vulnerable side and a real side. The idea came to my head of saying 28-day challenge. The point is not to be perfect for 28 days. If I'm perfect for 28 days, I will completely burn out. Completely burn out. How can I be disciplined in a sustainable way? How can I keep going when things don't go my way? First of all, this series is not something I've copy-pasted from somewhere. I'm inventing it as I go on. Day 1 is supposed to be an easy way to start this challenge. You're not supposed to start already tip-top ready. You're starting from when you're starting. So my thinking is to have themes per week and then challenges every day, but overall also have an overall arch of what do I want to accomplish over the course of those 28 days, which will be more mental and more like reflections and things like this. Today is the setup day. Today is let's start this. Let's start from ground zero and decide what we want to do today. Okay, folks. This is the tentative plan. Now, the reason I say tentative because this is like notes from what I have right now. Some of these things are just like, talk about like fear of judgment. And I'm like, okay, how do I make this into a video? Because like, how do I film this, But I feel very motivated and I feel like I have a lot of energy. Now, we're gonna have a little pause. I've booked class, so I need to get ready for class and go to the gym. I popped my Achilles heel. If you don't know what that is, you are so lucky. It didn't rupture, so I'm still okay. I've been taking it very easy, and that's why we're doing Pilates today and not anything more hardcore. They're mowing the lawn behind me. I apologize for the added sound effects, but it smells really nice. Also, I dressed really wrongly today. Yesterday it was 8 degrees, today it's 22, and I'm like this. Like, what was I thinking? Pilates was a success. I was able to do everything that I like, all of the exercises, including like planking and things, which does put strain on the heel. I think I'm actually ready for jiu-jitsu. It's really nice outside, but I have stuff to do. So I'm gonna go home and have some food. It's 2:30 in the afternoon and I haven't had any lunch. Every time I go to a class, it's always like, oh, I have to go there and it takes like 45 minutes or an hour or so to get there. But every time it's really worth it. Even if it's just Pilates and you don't like sweat in enormous amounts. There was a lot of abs today, so I've worked on my abs and my core. Back home in this humble device, we are not touching this just yet. First is food and putting on a wash. All my gym clothes that need to be washed. This is really what I needed. This is very, very good. We are going to vegetate just a little bit. It's really nice outside, so I'm gonna actually sit there and do some work But my phone needs to charge, so my phone is gonna go inside. You're not gonna see it, but I'm gonna be here for an hour or so. The usual thing happened, which is I'm actually editing a video, so it is still work. I didn't actually chill for an hour and a half. I still edited for an hour and a half. I feel like I've been super productive today. I feel like I've done so much. But the video is not finished, so my brain is like, oh, let's finish this video. We're so close. But we're not so close, but I'm also like, maybe I am really close. I don't know. Like, this is day one, and I'm already burnt out. This is not going well. This is not going well. I have like a lot of things to do, but I'm choosing not to. I'm being deliberate and saying, no, I'm not gonna do everything all the time, every day, you know? So we're gonna go food shop and make food, and then that's it for today. I promise. And this promise is to myself, because I know myself, and the moment I get home, I'm gonna be like, oh, let me just finish this video. 7 p.m. I did go to the food store, but I got a phone call. So I was speaking on the phone for like an hour, and that's why there's no footage of me shopping or me putting the shopping away. Day one so far is good but intense. I'm just gonna make food and then eat. That's gonna be my goal for today. Because look, my room, like, look, this is still, what is all this? I still need to clean all this up. I can't. I'm gonna put the TV on, make some food, and call it a day. I will say, lovely peeps, I'm gonna switch off now. However, I'll wait. I'd have to reflect on today's day. So I know it's day one of the challenge, but I don't really feel like the challenge has started. Like, I do feel a lot of like momentum and motivation and like, yeah, this is happening, but I don't feel like my life has fundamentally changed between now and like this morning. I haven't done it, but I need to write this down. I want to do like wins and losses every day. Now, my loss today was that I didn't get up early, but the win was that I did go to the gym, I did go food shopping, and I did edit one of my videos, not this one, but a different one. And I made food for myself and stuff, so I think overall is a massive win day. I feel the loss is a bit that I maybe overdid it a bit today. I think the lesson from today is pace yourself, girl. You feel all this energy and you're like, yay, life is going to change. And then you realize, okay, life doesn't change that quickly. It's like many, many small decisions, and you will only notice it at scale. So I'm looking forward to day 28 of reviewing this process. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Remember to like and subscribe and leave a comment if you'd like. And I'll see you tomorrow for day 2 of the challenge. Bye!